What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is going to be a UI challenge, guys. In this video, let's go ahead and create this screen. In our last video we made this screen, right? A lot of people were asking me to do all these three screens, so this is basically, these two look the same, so I thought we'll start with this screen. This is nothing but a profile screen, guys. Maybe upon tapping this small picture here, the user will be taken to this particular screen. That's how the flow between these two screens will be, I guess. This doesn't have a lot of stuff to it. It just has a profile picture, the name of the user, his location, some statistics about the user, and a couple of images with the same with a small information between them, and a couple of buttons here, all possibly to switch between list view and a grid view, I think. And yeah, that's it, right? And more options button here, that's it. So what we'll do is, as an extra stuff, as a bonus feature, we always spice things up a little bit, right? So what we'll do is, we'll do a hero animation. For those of you guys who don't know what's a hero animation is nothing but when the user taps on this particular picture, this picture will appear to enlarge in size and then fly into this particular screen. Similarly, when he taps on the back button, this will appear to shrink in size and fly back into this screen. You might have seen this, right? Even if you haven't seen this, you will see this in this particular video, guys. So now let's get started. This is our code that we have so far for the for this screen, right? So let's continue from where we left off here, and we'll try to make this screen. First thing I'll do is I'll get into lib and create a profile.dart. Okay, and we'll do a stateful widget profile page. Cool. Inside this I'll have a scaffold, return new scaffold. This will be a new page. I'll get into main.dart and ensure that upon tapping this, the user is taken to this page first. So I'll go up, and there is a inkwell, right? Yeah, here it is. So here there is a small thing that I need to do. I need to wrap this container inside a hero tag, and I should specify a tag for this. Tag will be nothing but assets chris.jpg. Fine, the image, the exact image, and the alignment is all messed up. Inside this I need to, on tap, take the user to that particular screen, right? So what I'll do is get here, sorry, profile.dart, and then get back here, navigator dot push context root. I need to specify a root, material page route. Inside this builder function, context, and new, what was that, profile page, right? Profile page. Fine. So now when we tap this particular, where is it? Now when we tap this particular image, it will take us to the profile page, right? Profile page is the page that we created just now. So let's get in here and then write some code. Inside the scaffold, what I'll do is I'll first have an app bar, background color, colors dot transparent, and elevation 0.0, and actions, icon button, icon start more vertical, and on rest. Fine. Now we finished this. I didn't say this. Now we finished this particular app bar, right? Let's go get started with this picture. After the app bar, I'll have a body will have a list view, so that we can get that nice scroll. Children, inside children I'll have a specific column, and inside that I'll use a main axis alignment dot center, and children widget hero. Inside this I'll use a tag assets chris.jpg. As usual, the same hero component that we used there, hero, and I'll use a child container. Height will be some 125.0, width will be some 125.0, and decoration, box decoration, border radius dot circular 62.5. If you give it exactly the size of height and width, it will look exactly it will be a perfect circle. And image decoration, image fit will be box fit dot cover. Image will be asset image assets chris.jpg. Fine. Now we have this excellent hero widget that will bring us this image. Hopefully upon tapping this, it should fly in and enlarge itself. Let's see how that functions. Should we just run this now and see, or let's just finish this? It's just text and some other text, right? So we'll just finish the rest of the screen as well before running. So the next thing I need to do is, after the hero, I need to have a sized box, and I'll give some 25.0. okay, this is the spacing here, and then marks keyword, right? So text marks keyword Stuart, and style text style. Alright, this text is fine, and then we'll add another size box. Height will be some 4.0, and text will be what was that? San Jose, right? San Jose CA. Then what I'll do is I'll add a style for this as well. Alright, these two texts is now done, and then we have some space and a row with some statistics, right? And that has some padding here and here as well. We'll include all that. So after this text, I'll have a padding widget, and inside that I'll give padding edge insets dot all 30. okay, and then child row children column main axis alignment dot center, and children widget text. What was the first text? 24k style. After this text there is a small spacing and then followers, right? So I'll add a sized box with a small spacing, height 5.2. okay, and I'll add the other text. Now you have done one widget, right? One column, that is this part alone. You need to do two more parts like this. The simplest way to do that is simply copy this column, paste it, and then what was this, 31 trips, right? 31 trips, paste it again, and then 21 bucket list. Fine. Now we have all the 21, all these, but we need to provide some even spacing between them, right? So for that, what you can do is get into this row and then give main axis alignment dot space between, which means that whatever space is available will be provided equally between these three children, right? Which is nothing but three columns that we just created. The next thing we need to do is these two buttons here. So these are just simple icon buttons placed in a row, and then we'll move on to this image. So what I'll do is, after this padding, I'll have another padding edge insets dot only left. I'll give some 15. okay, since this padding is more than this, right? 15, not padding, this padding is more than this, and I'll give child row Fine. Now we have done these two icons as well. The next thing we need to do is this image, right? This image is nothing but exactly similar to this image, only that these two images are not present. Instead, it occupies the whole screen, right? So what I can do is I can simply take this code and alter it in such a way that it looks like this. I'll do exactly that. First, I'll create out of this widget build image. Yes. Inside this function, I'll get into main.art. I already have something to build image grid, right? I'll copy this entire thing. Sorry. Paste it here. The only difference would be this single container is enough, right? Fine. We'll decrease the size. and we don't need this width factor. It should occupy the whole screen, right? The single image should occupy the whole screen. Similarly, we need to provide a border radius for all the stuff. So border radius, I'll simply give border radius dot circular some 15.0. Fine. Now what I need to do is I need to bring in this as well. This as well we already have here, so we can simply make use of this. Get back to main.dart, and then what was that? We'll first write a function for that. Info detail, and inside that I will copy this entire thing. Paste it here. The only difference now would be instead of this text, I'll simply give fine. Now all I need to do is call this twice. This is my list view, this is my column, right? So what I'll do is after this I can simply go ahead and I'll reduce the padding here as well. Why is that too much padding? Fine. Now all I need to do is I need to simply call these. Fine. Now you understood what I did here, right? I simply use this. I'm simply using a function to return this particular image for me in this particular style, and I'm using a build info detail function here to return this particular small information of text that I'll be adding along beneath each and every image. Cool, right? Alright, the screen is now done. Let's just run this on our application and see what happens. Okay. Alright, let's see how this looks on our screen. This is our screen as of now, right? The leftmost screen that we designed for at first. And yeah, it's fine. Now let's try tapping on the profile picture at the top, the Chris Pratt image on the top. Just watch what happens. Wow, we get a nice looking profile screen here, right? And it looks exactly like the one in the middle, right? This screen that we designed just now. It's really cool, right? Wow. I'll just tap on the back button. You saw that the profile picture simply flew back to the top. If I just tap on this, you can see the hero animation, right? It's flying back, and just watch. That wasn't that good. It just flew back, right? Once again. See, it's flying to the center, it's flying back to the corner. Flying to the center, flying back to the corner. Flying to the center, flying back to the corner. So this is exactly what's called a hero animation, guys. You can simply use an image or a text that you want to look prominent in the next screen. I mean, like, how do I say this? Whenever you navigate to a next screen, you would want to take a image or text that you are using in the first screen to the next screen as well, right? If you tag that within a hero widget, then what it will do is it will simply take that particular component and then make it look as if it's flying into the next screen, just like we saw here. This was the first screen that we did, right? The main dot dot. If I tap on this, it's automatically taking me to the profile dot dot as well as flying in. If you notice, it's simply flying in, right? So this is the hero animation. Anyway, hero animation is just a part of the screen. We just designed this whole profile picture, I mean profile screen now, minimal profile, minimal looking oh, we left out this small circle. You just add it, guys. You just need to add a circle to the row, that's it. Nothing fancy in this, right? So yeah guys, this is how this is exactly the point of this video. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you found this helpful, kindly hit the like button. If you really like this video, kindly hit the like button, thumbs up button. It will really help me a lot. And if you want to watch more cool stuff like this, kindly subscribe to the channel. I do like 2 or 3. Earlier I used to do a lot of videos, but recently I got a client and then we are working on an application together. So I can work on the channel only like 2 or 3 days a week. So I'll be making 2 or 3 videos a week. Subscribe to the channel to watch more cool stuff like this, and click on the bell notifications icon to get notifications about all my recent uploads. I mean, get notifications whenever I upload a video. So yeah guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.